Crypto.com is one of the great cryptocurrency exchanges. Its token, CRO, is our crypto of the week. As we can see in this weekly graph, there was a strong fall from the highest point of Crypto.com on the 22nd of November 2021. Its price fell from $0.96 to $0.32 approximately in just 8 weeks. It represents a recoil of 65%. This fall coincides not only with the Bitcoin market, but also the traditional one, as we saw in last week's technical analysis. Last week's candlestick opened at roughly $0.36 and pulled back to $0.33, attempting to break a fairly significant support zone. If we look at the moving average in the weekly graph, we can see that the price remains above the 20-period average, marked in red. The week of January 17th to 23rd, it closed below the 20 moving average. However, the following week of the 24th to the 30th, it recovered and closed above it. If we continue to see candlesticks closing above the 20-period moving average, we will most likely see an upward continuation movement. If, on the other hand, we see candlesticks closing below the moving average, there would probably be a stronger downward movement which could test the following 50-period moving average shown in yellow on the graph. On the daily chart, we see that the downward movement almost touches the 200-period moving average, marked in grey. Unlike Bitcoin, on Crypto.com we have only seen a crossover between the 20 and 50-period moving averages and then the 20 and 100-period moving averages. But the dead cross has not yet occurred. Therefore, the crossover of the 50-period average and the 200-period average. If we turn to the daily time frame, we see that important support that the price touched when two large red candlesticks appeared, trying to break that area located at approximately 0.32. And once it reached that bottom, there was a significant rebound in regards to Bitcoin. Similar to Bitcoin, the price of Crypto.com is trapped in a descending channel. However, unlike Bitcoin, Crypto.com has managed to touch the higher part of the descending channel. As we always say, when analyzing a cryptocurrency market, we can't only focus on the technical analysis, in other words, the price of that particular cryptocurrency. Instead, we must also look at the fundamental analysis. What's a fundamental analysis? This refers to the factors that can influence the intrinsic value, such as the token's background, purposes, alliances, security breaches, roadmap, technological advances, and so forth. LeBron James, the well-known basketball player, has partnered with Crypto.com in order to develop educational and professional projects. LeBron James, the well-known basketball player, has partnered with Crypto.com in order to develop educational and professional projects. The legendary sportsman told his 50 million Twitter followers about this alliance, which led to the rise in the cryptocurrency's price. In addition, LeBron James pointed out that the blockchain technology is revolutionizing our economy and expressed his hope that disadvantaged communities are not left behind and can benefit from the advantages of blockchain technology. The Crypto.com Association has previously made big moves in the world of sports. In fact, last year the exchange partnered with the multi-purpose arena, Staples Center, in order to call it Crypto.com Arena. This partnership was worth $700 million. The world of crypto and sports are getting more and more unified over time. Recently, Coinbase Exchange partnered with the NBA and the great FTX Exchange to rename the Miami Heat Stadium. It is now called the FTX Arena. Crypto.com is currently at number 17 in terms of capitalization levels. However, it is one of the companies that contributes the most towards the adoption of cryptocurrencies. To achieve this, it has implemented aggressive advertising campaigns. An example of this is Matt Damon's television advert. His commitment to facilitate payments with cryptocurrencies and the incursion into the NFT world seek to bring blockchain technology closer to the general public. We're now going to apply the Fibonacci retracement. If we pay attention to the 0.61 extension, the price broke through it with a lot of force, after which the price stopped on its way to 0.78 extension, thanks to the previously discussed support at around 0.32. In order to see an upward movement of the price, we'd have to see a breakout of the area marked within the pink circle, which represents a very important resistance zone at $0.47 being broken. If the price is able to exceed it, it could test the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement zone located at $0.51. However, if it doesn't cross it and rejects this zone, the price would return to the incredibly important support zone, which is marked within the pink circle. If it loses it, it would reach the important support zone marked with a white arrow, located at roughly $0.32. If we look at the relative strength index, we can see that mid-January it reached the zone of 29 points, an evidently oversold zone which also occurred with Bitcoin, although with greater force. And, as we mentioned in last week's technical analysis, if the indicator marks a low above 29 points, it could lead to a divergence in price, which could be a sign of weakness in the downward movement. The traditional market is increasingly related to the cryptocurrency market. Similarly, altcoins generally follow in the footsteps of Bitcoin. Therefore, if no fundamental element is radically changed in the movement of Crypto.com, this cryptocurrency will follow the trend of Bitcoin. A trend, for now, marked by indecision and the macroeconomic situation.